Hey guys, what's up? Is anybody gonna come over? Just wondering. We had a great chat. We had other people over. I was just on Premier's panel, and now we're here. Is anybody gonna come in and join me or no? Just wondering. Oh, Ozzy went live too. All right. Well, sorry, I was just trying to do it too. I mean, that's cool. If he's on there, I'll go over there. I guess it's no big deal. So Ozzy went live too. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I know you're here, but I mean, Ozzy went live too. So, I mean, I was just he's playing music, so he's not on the panel. He's not on the panel. He's just going live. He's just playing music. I thought we could continue the panel, but um, yeah, I don't know. I offered evidently. Oh, he's just playing music. I can't hear you.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you
Right.
now.
He, he's talking at the moment, and he's just started dropping the links. He's really bad at getting the link out there when he goes live. If he's going to start a panel straight away, so he's only just started dropping it. He hasn't got many watching him at the moment, so we're bound to get a few people watching.
What? And you came here? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I go into his thing, and he's blasting "Son of a Preacher Man" at me. It's like, you really expect me to stick around for that song?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you guys are mates.
I don't know. I haven't been on his stream half as often as I've been on yours.
Really? I didn't know
Yep,
that. Wow.
from my basic memory, anyhow. So
I've never been on his. I've never.
yeah, being on his is an interesting thing. You can be talking quite sanely about one topic, and then 30 seconds later he's taking the absolute piss out of you.
Well, yeah, I can understand that with him.
And
He
yeah,
can go wherever he
as
wants.
I said, it's interesting.
Well, it's the same thing on here. We always get like, well,
Oh come on! I'm just gonna end Zoom because if I don't end Zoom and Snap Camera, I'm likely to end up overloading my system. All right, those two are gone.
well, you can see him, right?
So What say we hang around for a little bit, and if no one shows up,
I
we
know,
migrate
exactly.
and do a CCB raid.
Yeah, we can concede. We'll be like,
We concede defeat, but it's not defeat actually. But yeah,
Aussie took over. Damn it.
I know. And how did he get so many people there so quickly?
I don't know how many people. I've never been on his. How many people does he get in
It's got probably half a dozen watching.
already?
That much I know.
6, 7.
Yeah, roughly around there. And it's
That's
likely to go up the longer he keeps streaming. And with him, it hangs around about 10 to 12 people watching, and it drops off and comes back and everything like that.
Oh, so he's kind of like me.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but you've got the absolute bonus on your side. And the reason I don't get rid of trolls onto first thing here is I know you like to have a good old jab at them, so I left him there. And if you have a jab at them, you have a jab at them.
Oh yeah.
If you don't, and we get sick of it, they're gone.
Oh yeah. No, I mean.
Oh shit! I want to go to the pools, but it's too late.
I come from the comedic side of it, where if you're a stand-up comic, you have hecklers.
Have you ever had a career of any kind in stand-up comedy,
No.
or have you just always enjoyed humor?
No, I've just always enjoyed it as a social sport.
Mm-hmm. I had a very
when I'm out, when I'm at bars, when I was a
yeah.
DJ.
I had the tiniest career, probably over about, I think it lasted about 2 years. When I was younger, of being really, really funny and able to do stand-up comedy. Now, for some reason, I just can't do it.
Yeah, no, I've never done
I'm myself, and people find that funny, and I go, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah, whatever." Puff, puff,
What?
pass.
What?
Puff, puff, pass.
Really?
Isn't that what you're meant to do?
Well, I can't pass it to you, can I? I mean, seriously, I can't do that over the
You
internet,
see?
right?
You see? I hang around with people who, mate, I work with people who freaking puff, puff, pass a lot. So, yeah.
I don't know.
I can't wait for that stuff to be legal over here. It'll free up the cops' time a lot more.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that won't be the only thing.
It's freaking nonsense. I mean, it's been around forever. I mean, it doesn't do that much to you compared to like alcohol now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much same high. I mean, and you never see Jamaicans getting angry.
No, but you wouldn't want to see them get angry, would you?
It doesn't start fights like,
You wouldn't want to see a Jamaican get angry, would you? That'd be a whole totally different story.
They don't get angry like when they, drink beer. Beer is much more angry oriented than.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know someone. I used to talk to him a fair bit. But he wouldn't touch beer. He wouldn't touch wine. But whiskey, he found whiskey actually had a really calming effect on him. So Yeah. So he'd drink whiskey till he passed out, and still be really calm the next day.
Well,
Whereas,
this is
yeah.
really weird.
Hmm?
It's really weird because usually I at least have somebody come on at this point. have I passed my tolerance for people coming in?
I don't know. Well, let's just put it nicely. Ozzy's got probably what 15-year-old watching. So yeah,
Well, yeah, he stole the stream,
yeah. He stole the thunder for sure.
bastard.
Yes. Australian bastard.
Damn it! I thought I could steal people, but no.
Yeah, he went live like probably 40 seconds before you, so
Well, no, I said I was going to go live, and then I
yeah.
heard him
He
say,
he he'd obviously hit go live before he hit leave meeting or something. Because
"Well,
he
no, but
went live just before you.
yeah, but I heard him say it like right when I went, I go live, and Ozzy went, well, I'll go live, and I went, oh, okay.
Finally.
I mean, like I said, I thought, well, they're in here, premiere's ending, I'll go,
Yeah.
and yeah, no, evidently I missed the boat.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah,
Unfortunately. And and,
yeah.
and fingers crossed, well, leave it for another 5 minutes or so, see what happens. If nothing happens, well, it might be a hashtag CCB raid.
I know.
As
It might
as
be one.
cheesy as it is.
It might be a live I actually delete.
Like I didn't think I'd ever live to see the day CCB deleted a live. Like I understand why, because we're talking about the other live and no one's watching us. But yeah, I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I never do, but well, I could still leave it up and they get views afterwards. But all
Yeah.
these StreamYard ones end up being demonetized anyway. So
Okay. Well, a lot of them mainly because of slip of the tongue. Hey.
no, no, it's just for some reason when it goes through StreamYard to YouTube,
Oh, YouTube doesn't like it.
yeah, it's automatic. Everything I'll hit monetize and it'll go through like a bunch of cycles above
That's why I've
time.
got PayPal. That's why I've got PayPal. And if someone in my chat was to ask me how do I donate to you, I'd be putting my PayPal email address into chat and telling them to go friends and family with it. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that is the second easiest way to donate to keep a channel running. The first is super chats, second is PayPal, third is Patreon. Which, if you were to go have a look at your Patreon account, you'll see something's bumped up by one.
really,
I was not kidding earlier.
really. Thank you,
Let's
man.
just put it like that.
Well, no, but reality is with Patreon, at least you're getting.
At least you get something in return, eh?
Yeah, my Patreon videos only go to Patreon.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
so
that's how it should be.
yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to get mine set up like that, but unfortunately, I've had so much hassle actually making YouTube stuff to make something for Patreon would be twice the problem.
well, no,
So
trust me, it's right now I'm only uploading like once a month. Some special Patreon video. Not. I would like it
yeah,
to. I'd like to get it to like once a week. So every month you're getting 4 new videos that don't go to YouTube. I mean, it's hard to
Yeah,
do.
I want to get that way with mine, just because it is when I do get my first one, I want him to go, oh damn, this is cool stuff. He's never shown this at
Right,
all, and
right.
then they tell other people, and
Yeah,
fingers crossed, word of the mouth is enough to get it started. And then if I've got to start shilling it, I will. But I don't like channels that are shills on YouTube as it is. So I've got a end card. It's not a YouTube end card. I made it myself, um which says if you want to support me and this channel
right.
and keep me making videos for you, Patreon, rah rah rah. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of it with me is I film so much and I have so much stuff that never makes the video. Time constraints. I make it 40 minutes time. And so that's the fun part is just making these like
I've
even when I'm on shore and it's nothing to do with the show and that, I always leave the camera running. So it's
oh
just
yeah.
like
Uh,
candid everything else sort of things that I capture. I mean, it's just always on everything, and I have so much, and I used to just erase all of it. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
I
that's
mean,
video delete,
I've
won't
got
make
a
the
lot of
video.
I've actually found myself uh, having to go through my old files and decide what to keep and what not, because I've only got a 1 terabyte storage drive on my computer here. Um, I want to get a NAS box or a server with a couple of, like, I want to go up to probably 24 terabytes for a start, so I can store more footage and have more options to edit. And trust me, I've got plenty of blooper reels,
Yeah,
and I'll probably start by doing a big video of the blooper reels and or a couple of them and bunging them up
yeah.
on
Well, the
the
reality is with me
thing.
with Patreon, um, I don't know. I need to start a new file.
Mm,
It's just Patreon. So while I'm going through my videos and I find something that's really interesting in that, and I'm kind of like, it won't make the video because it doesn't really just cut that, put it in the Patreon folder, and then keep going. I find something, go like, that was really funny and everything, but yeah, it doesn't really help the story of the fishing, but it's really funny. Cut that, put it in the Patreon file.
yeah,
So yeah, so I gotta create a new file and start doing that while I'm editing my fishing videos and stuff, so I can
yeah,
create like a totally unique file for that sort of behind the scenes stuff. But then I've started doing most of my tutorials and stuff that are about video editing and all that stuff. Um, those I create and just put them on Patreon.
yep.
I mean, if you want to
I
learn how to,
mean, I could start doing how tos fairly easy, and I could do it around computers, and I could push that to Patreon. But
right,
I'm a firm believer any knowledge that you've got, you can impart to people that is going to be useful, whether it's setting up a live stream on a computer, whether it's writing a report, whatever, should
right.
be free. You should not have to pay for that knowledge. And
Um,
that's why I push it to YouTube, because it costs
no,
nothing
but
for them to watch it.
um,
All it is time for me to make it.
well, no, but my sort of concept with it in my mind is totally different. It's the reality is I could put that stuff on YouTube, and yeah, the same people probably watch it, but
You've got a less technical crowd on YouTube. That's
Exactly. But the reality is, I can put it up on YouTube
and
monetarily.
and
Monetarily
unlike
wise.
me, they don't watch DEF CON, they don't watch Black Hat, they don't watch Hackers on Board, they don't watch Engineer Man, Linus Tech Tips. They might occasionally watch if it's a clickbaity enough thumbnail and title, which Linus Tech Tips is actually good at doing clickbaity stuff without being cheesy clickbait. Um, yeah, I'm
No,
actually
but see,
surprised how many people watch your stream. Go to Pusher Studios TikTok Tuesday. I mean, Pusher Studios don't make it easy to understand. And sometimes I've got to go out there, I've got to Google it myself, I've got to try and find the source, read the source, and understand what's being said because I can't understand Pusher Studios. That's a big thing. In tech, you've got to make your own headway.
well, no, but see, but I don't know. Back to the Patreon thing, it's the reality that I have the people that watch me all the time,
Mm?
and they understand my knowledge and everything. And live, I put up on YouTube. It doesn't get many views and everything. But when I have something that I'm uploading that's more to be personal and more to the people that I know are dedicated subscribers, and I give them something to let them into, like how I edit my videos, how I do my thumbnail, or that sort of special thing. I mean, to pay for that, even $1 a month or something, is something to them that's special
Mm-hmm.
in a way. I mean, yeah, you're paying for it, and a lot of stuff on YouTube and everything is free, but to be a patron and the way the Patreon thing is set up, it's somebody that totally loves what you do and wants to support you.
Yeah.
And you're giving them something special, which is making a video or something that they only get to see. I mean, because I upload what, like 8 days a week, you know? I,
Yeah.
I I upload 2 days more than the week is long. And so see all that, and then for me to take the special time to sit down and create something and upload it and unlist it and then put it on the Patreon, I'm hoping, and what I'm believing in is that the people that follow me all the time will be like, well, he took that special time to create this video and only give it to us, and not just, even if I was popular and everything I threw up got like 1 million views or whatever, I'm taking the time to do that and specifically only put it on something that people that follow me are willing and
Yeah.
allowed to see. So, but I mean, you said about, well, I just upload people can see it for free, but you have
Yeah.
you have to take that concept to,
I'm not the first one to to think that way. I mean, Lewis Rossman, Rossman Group Incorporated in Manhattan, New York, has been uploading how tos, how to fix Apple Mac computers
yeah,
for oh knows how long. Like, and he's literally not asking any money for it. If
right,
and I'm thinking the same way as him. If any part of my knowledge can better somebody else, instead, like I put out my knowledge on a how-to video or something, the person comes along and makes a business out of it, I have more than done my job. I have helped someone live a better quality of life.
right. But with me, and when you get into like the fact that I've done what you've done and given away so much of my knowledge
Yeah.
for
You might as well not
absolutely
stop giving away now.
for absolutely no monetary return.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
advice and stuff that I've given to people that have gone on to make a good whatever, like hundreds of thousands, 200,000, because a little bit of what I just gave them for free, they went, that makes sense.
yeah.
And then you watch their business just like take off or something, and they start making, and you're like, wow, really? I think they came from me just having a conversation with one day and just being who I
Oh,
am
yeah.
and creative and thoughts and everything, and I just
Yeah.
give it.
And I hope one conversation I have with someone, I might not know that person, or I might have known that person, or I might still know that person. But one conversation I have with someone, I don't care who it is, impacts them in a way that they're able to go on and provide for not only themselves but their family and everything
Right,
like that.
right. No, and I totally understand you, and you're young,
Yeah, and
but
I've got a helping nature. I want to help people,
and that's the
but
same
I
way I
want to
am.
do it in an area that is going to benefit them. And unfortunately, finding that niche is
Right,
so wrapped out. It's not funny.
but you need to get paid,
Yeah, and
and that's the
I'm
problem I've had for
I,
53 years.
I,
Is
I'm struggling to,
yeah,
as you know, my channel's going slow. I don't want it to go fast because I wouldn't be able to handle the speed. Um, but if I do make one video and my channel takes off like a rocket, well, Lord have mercy. Watch out, because here comes Bryce.
um yeah. Now you need to think of it differently. I'm telling you, Bryce.
I'm not
No,
saying
no, I'm
it's
telling you,
gonna
Bryce.
have
Right?
that.
No, I'm telling you, Bryce. Right now, you're coming at it with the same attitude I had. That I'm a very modest person. Like I learned it, I want to teach it. I learned it, I want to teach it. And it just gets to the point that you're working three jobs to try to pay for your rent, and you have all this knowledge, and you're that intelligent, yet you're giving it away. That knowledge,
Actually, I'm not. I've gained a lot more knowledge from the Bachelor of Computing Systems I'm doing. I have not made one video on how to do anything with Linux, with Windows, or anything like that.
right?
My only how-to video has literally been how to use StreamYard on your Android phone to go live before 1,000 people or 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. And well, I don't. I mean, my how-to videos and all that other stuff get a lot of views and everything, and they get like
My
what
how-to
mon-
video hasn't done very well, to be honest, but it was a quickie. There wasn't a lot of effort thrown into it.
Well, I mean, I have over 2 million channel total views on my channel. A lot
22
of my
views,
videos,
12 comments, and 100% likes
yeah, but
on the how-to.
a lot of my videos that I put up don't don't take off right away. But
No,
suddenly 6, 7 months later, they start getting a lot of views, a lot of views, and a lot of them start getting like 2, 3, 4,000 views in that. But that doesn't really happen until like 5, 6 months later. It's like it's out there, but it doesn't take off right away.
yeah.
But
And
a
I hear
lot of my
that.
videos, they slow. I mean, they always constantly over and over and over time get more and more and more views. 'Cause a lot of times you put something on, it gets 32 views, and you check it a year later, and it has 36 views. A lot of mine
Mhm.
just that all of a sudden. So I know all that, and I know I'm out there and everything. So,
Yeah,
but
I'm going to go have a look at what my oldest video. Yes, my oldest video, which is the road trip, the one I did up to Waihi, um, my old hometown, and that one had more lucky if it had 13 views when I started making videos again. That's now sitting on so I think, is this all time? I'm, I hope it's not. I hope it. Sorry, I hope it is all time, dude. Look, seriously, 33 views. It's now got 14 comments of various natures on it, and it's got half a dozen likes. I mean, it's not as much as some of the other newer videos has got. My
right,
first, my first lottery scratch card one, 50 views, uh, half a dozen comments, and half a dozen likes. So I've got one that's hit 50 views. Whoopty. I've got another one that's hit 70. I can guarantee you a lot of those views are not full video watching. They're probably 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and leave a
yeah.
comment or something. I can guarantee it.
I have videos that have over 300,000 views, 250,000, 125,000, but they've been on there for like 8 years. So I mean, it's over time. It's made me nothing as far as monetary, but people still watch it. It's still, getting views, getting views. It's just not. It's like 20 a day instead of,
Yeah.
30,000 a day. But it's something I created and something that's that old, and it's still constantly showing up somewhere that somebody's clicking on it and watching.
Yeah. I've actually found lately, and I mean within the last month or so, YouTube's been recommending my content out, which is really good news. Um, YouTube's been recommending it. Um, yeah, click through rate's not that awesome, but it's climbing, and uh, that the videos are appearing in search results. So if someone was to type in anything, and because they're appearing in search results from Google, I know I'm getting my tags pretty much spot on as to where they need to be. And it might be a little bit higgledy piggledy, but yeah, the
Well, no,
analytics are saying they're good at the moment.
mine are that. I get people all the time. People I meet in the street. People that meet me when I'm filming, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, I typed in Coast Guard Pier in
Yeah,
Google or in YouTube, and your shows popped up first, like
yeah.
over and over."
I,
Now, I mean,
I
I said 13 years, and the my name and everything, 13 years on YouTube, and 1,100 plus videos. I mean, it's it's a search engine, and just my name and everything being out there for that many years and that
I
many.
know. That's amazing, eh?
Yeah, I show up. I see myself show up everywhere, and I will tell people, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" So it goes fast, and let's type in search and hit it. They're like, "Was that you? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you?" It's like
Yeah,
What'd you put that name, Santa Cruz Bass? It's
and if you're like me, you've got to know what that first line or two of your about page on YouTube is. So then you can turn around and yes, that is me. That's not somebody else.
yeah, but reality is Central Coast and Bass. Even when I was Cowabunga 66,
There's another guy out there that's called Coast Bass or something, but it's not Central Coast Bass. When I've googled
yeah,
you, and I have done a couple of times, um, Coast Bass or West or some Coast Bass, East Coast Bass or something has shown up, and it's been like, that's weird. It picked out Bass, and it just randomly put the results
yeah.
in front of me.
We'll go to your computer right now.
I'm right here, mate. I've got a
Go to,
report I'm writing up at the same time.
can you go to Google while you're on with me?
Yep.
Type in Cowabunga 66.
C.
K
Oh,
K A no KAWA
yep.
BUNGA
Yep.
66.
66.
Yep.
Oh, bam. Central Coast Bass YouTube on top. And then, oh, you naughty boy. You've got a profile on the Pirate Bay.
Oh yeah, I'm huge on it. Still, I uploaded so many shows to that thing.
I am so surprised the Pirate Bay hasn't died.
Well, no,
It's still
but
around, buddy.
but how many search results were there?
Hang on. I will. I use DuckDuckGo and they don't list that. So I'll just jump to Google. Uh, 290.
Really, for Cowabunga 66? That's all there is.
Yep, 290 in 0.41 seconds.
And it's all me, right?
Don't ask me who. Don't. Hang on. No. 1, 2, 3. The top 3 are Pirate Bay ones. Then there's your YouTube. Then there's another Pirate Bay one.
Oh yeah, Pirate Bay.
And you've got blog.feedspot.com has obviously featured you
Yeah.
in the top 40 best fishing channels on YouTube. So you've got that one. That should be an honor actually, because that's quite a big bass fishing mag. Then there's Central Coast Bass Junior Spoken for Spots Div X. I don't know what the heck that is all about, but it's got you. It's got you all over it.
Well, that was just my thing. Is like you type me. Well, if you type in just my name, my shows show up. So.
Let's see. Yeah, top of the list is your Instagram, then Twitter, and then LinkedIn.
Really? Those are all under my name?
Yep. Those are, and I've just typed in Scott with 2 T's, Kawa.
Yep.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter.
Really?
LinkedIn. Inside Sales Account Executive on Zona Systems.
Oh,
from
Mutt's
LinkedIn.
in here. We have people in here.
Hey! Don't worry. I'm just googling CCB.
Yeah, he's doing research for me.
You've got a Crunchbase
Really?
thing going on here. Mentioned in Seattle Business Mag.
Huh.
Yeah,
Never
hang
know where
on.
you
That's caught my eye because that seems a bit fishy. It's got your Facebook profile, Rocket Rage, and pin. I don't think that's you on Pinterest. That just yeah. Okay, that's a little bit weird.
I know. You never know, but
Okay. Were you ever involved with Lively music?
might have been from my DJ days or something.
It could very well be. It's on Seattle Business Mag. Company name Lively Industry Music. New
Hmm.
title or honour. Director of Venue Relations and Tour Marketing. Then it goes on to say about your 14 years of experience in the music and tech industries. Under Scott's direction, Lively will partner with several new concert venues and complement the venue roster in Seattle.
Not me.
Okay, so that's not you.
Nice though.
And
That's not me.
and I'm pretty sure that Pinterest one's not you. So you've got a couple of people with the same name as you out there, mate. Maxie, what's up, bye?
What? I already told you he was in here.
Oh, you told me we had somebody watching. You didn't tell me
Yeah.
who.
Right here. Look, see. What's up?
But no, that's interesting. I haven't Googled myself for so long, but I'm scared to because I know I've got half a dozen past Facebook accounts. I've got MySpace, I've got Bebo, I've got at least half a dozen email addresses from the past. Lord have mercy. What else do I have out there on the internet?
Yeah, mine are always curtailed back to my YouTube channel and my fishing.
Yeah. And if they're like past positions you've held at companies or something, they tend to refer to you as a
Oh yeah.
a bit of a YouTuber or something.
Oh yeah. A lot of my videos are embedded in a lot of other fishing videos websites constantly. Because I would always type it in Central Coast Bass and just like go through the links and be like, oh, and I click on it, it's like fishingknowledge.com or something, and all of a sudden, like, they have educational tips and trick videos or something, and like, here's my video embedded, here's my video, here's, but it all helps. I mean,
and being listed in that Bass Fishing magazine as one of the top 40. That is
yeah,
fantastic. That is an accolade.
yeah, but I did two
You
videos on.
can't really get better than making the top countdown.
I know, but I made videos about both that. They did it last year and this year, and the videos did get new views. Nobody really like. I mean, my local were like, "Congrats, congratulations, congrats," but everybody else is just like,
It is what it is.
yeah. I mean, I'm honored. I'm on it, and I made a little video about it because I just discovered it or somebody told me about it, and I was like, "Oh, this would be cool. This video, this might get a lot of views, and people might be interested." But
You know how many awards videos there are out there on YouTube with
why?
the play button?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
well, I'm pretty sure people will be treating it like the play button, which is
yeah.
why you don't. Because how many videos does someone turn around and come on and hey, look what YouTube sent us. It's for you guys. Rah, 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 rah. It's like, dude. Yes, they sent you it, but work it in maybe to the intro of your next feature length video, whatever your feature length is, or do a photo with a title on it at the end of the video or something. Don't spend a whole video raving about it, please. I just find it cheesy.
Yeah, but I've come to the point that it's like, I don't know. You well, at least with me and how many years I've been on it and doing it, it's kind of comes down to the point that when I'm more blasé about something and I just put it up and don't think about that,
Mm.
it ends up getting more views than something that I doubt and try to make it YouTube-ish within the way that I like write the title and make the video. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If you put all your effort into doing a thumbnail, writing the title, doing the description, and the tags, I've actually found it. While I might get a few extra views, it's almost taking away from the video. So you've got to have the thumbnail
yeah,
be attractive, but not take away from the video. And same with the title. I might I might
yeah.
be might be wrong, but yeah,
Or you just got to play with it.
yeah, true that.
I'm
And
getting to the point where I'm like, everybody else says it. Fuck it. I mean, it's a competitive world. It's a business. And if I'm just like putting my tail between my legs and not playing within that competitive game, even when I know my quality of my videos are spot on,
hmm,
that's where I'm losing out because it's a if you want to make it a business, it's a business,
oh
and
heck yeah,
you need to be as cutthroat and competitive as everybody else,
everybody else.
and but do it within your own way. But still, you have to you you don't need to back down from creating a title, and then suddenly you're like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you still need to put effort into it, but
No, if you think you have a really good idea and everything, and then you start thinking about it, going, well, I don't know, maybe that's not the best title. But if it's your first instinct and it's what first comes to mind for you titling something, go with that because at least in how I am and how passive I am within the stuff I do and not being cutthroat and everything, I will title it, I'll put it on, I'm like, and it won't get me, and I'm like, and I'll get sort of comments that are sort of like, I don't know about that title, or you should title. The first one I thought of that I should have typed in
mm-hmm.
is exactly what they're commenting on when they say something about a title or how long it is or something. And I'm like, yeah, that was my first thought. I didn't do it. And they're sort of giving me the confirmation in that the fact that it probably would have got more views and caught on more if you would have titled it a certain different way and everything. And I'm like, damn it. That was my thought, but I thought, no, that's kind of, playing the clicky game and doing kind of this. But that's what's killing me on YouTube is I don't have that cutthroat business savvy sort of thing going on that you need if you want to make it a business.
Mm.
Now you got, now you're all like, huh? Who the hell is
Yeah. I was gonna share my screen and show you what the report I was writing is on, but I don't know if you want to see it.
because it'll undermine everything I just said.
Well, Because it's technical, like highly technical stuff.
No, but I don't know.
I'll share it anyhow.
I'm this far into the game and I've gained nothing from it.
Yeah. If you let my screen on,
No, I see that.
if you let it on, that's what I'm currently writing the report on. Software defined networking, the cloud and network impact, switching issues at layer 2 networking.
Yeah.
So you can understand if I'm a little bit if I'm not quite with it or not quite with you sometimes.
Whoops.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I thought I'd just let you in on one of the toughies that I've got to write.
yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. The weird thing, I mean, I understand all that stuff, and I've seen. I mean, if you knew how many friends of mine that I was friends with before they were who they are now, and how successful and everything they are. The one thing they've done has been that person that think of it as a business and making money from it. And the only thing that separated them with their creativity and the same creativity I have in it is they think about the fact that this is what they want to do and this is how they want to make a living. And I always thought about it as, well, this is really fun. Yeah, I'll do it. And it'll make money. Which is totally different.
Yeah, it's totally not the right way to think about it.
And that's always been my attitude with stuff is, oh yeah, I do it. I love it. People like me. It'll make me money. I have a talent. People like it. It'll make me money.
Yeah, nah.
Right.
Doesn't quite work.
Yeah, because I never had the attitude they had and their attitude of, I don't know. I guess it's like playing the game and being a business oriented, and it's the fact that it's cutthroat and they'll take you down or they'll put you. I mean, I've always missed that side of it.
Yeah, you've really got to be competitive if you want to go into business on your own, or even if you're going into business with partners. I've got as it is, I've got a couple of mates. Well, I've got a mate who's for as long as I can remember now wants to start his own security company, wants me to be part of it, and every time we've talked, I've ended up the way you're going about it's quite like not quite the right way, kind of thing. It takes a lot to get one's head around, but I can see the fault in his plan, but trying to put it so that it doesn't offend and also shows him the result of what he's said is the tough one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were on there with Andre, and you've been on with Andre.
Yeah.
In my panels, and that one where he said it. I mean, he's like, he's my
straight up fella.
Huh?
Andre's straight up.
Yeah, he's my same age.
I love it.
And he said, when he said to me, he's like, "You're too modest. You don't realize." And basically, it comes down to you don't realize who you are.
Yeah.
As far as how other people see,
and you probably don't realize how much people would pay for half of your knowledge.
Yeah, and that's exactly it.
I
And that,
know some of my computer knowledge people would pay for me to teach them. I know that much, which is why I'm not giving everything I know out. Otherwise, I would have started making YouTube videos from the beginning on highly technical stuff to do with the computer and networking and everything
right.
else like that. I'm keeping those ones close to my chest, and then I will be, and I'm just releasing little playful videos at the moment, playing around, seeing what niche I can slot into that's not technical. Because
Yeah, but see,
every technician needs a break from freaking life.
right. But it's funny. Oh, it's kind of funny with me and how you see YouTube compared to how I see it.
Mm.
Because for me, when it first came out, and that I was the person that my videos, like the the sheer exuberance of like something you made, you put on, and
Mm-hmm.
people could see it from all over. And then, in the last like 4 years of YouTube and that, it's all business sort of oriented. And I mean, I could hear what you were saying is like, well, I'm kind of saving this because I don't wanna. Where with me, it was like, oh, this is fun. Yeah, I can make this. I can share it. I can make
Oh,
share it. I
nice.
mean, it's kind of a different mentality now. YouTube is seen as a business,
Yeah.
like a TV network type thing, where
Yeah.
the first,
Unfortunately, it is. I would
yeah,
love it not to be seen like that, but what can I do?
yeah, but the first 10 years I knew YouTube from 2006 all the way to like 2016 and that, it was still just. I mean, you heard about people that were making some money in that, but it was just the fun of putting it out,
Oh,
sharing
yeah.
it, liking it, and
YouTube wasn't out to make money in the beginning. YouTube was
yeah,
out to take people's money to hook them up together as a dating site. And I find that partially laughable, given how bad dating sites are these days.
you say
Uh,
that though, but I didn't,
and I find it partly
I never read that
a
though.
good thought on YouTube's side
I
because
never read that though.
if they persisted at the dating thing, they could be a huge player by now.
I
But they
never heard
decided
that.
to go into videos. So
Well, I know
and
the first time they showed up at YouTube, it wasn't about dating; it was about sharing.
yeah,
So, I mean, I think the story you keep telling about was a concept that was a platform that never got uploaded at all.
yeah. Google did want to go into um. Okay, like this later, right?
Well, that
Google did want to go into relationships and stuff like that. Um, the downfall is
well then wait, you
they
mentioned wait, dude, this is
I know I've seen I
well no,
can't
just
remember what sites it is on, but there's a couple of sites that have posted about it, and Google has actually confirmed it.
well, but
When
what
they
you're talking
contacted Google, Google confirmed they wanted to
but
go into relationship
okay,
building and
but okay.
in the
But what
beginning.
you're talking about is prior to YouTube being YouTube
Yeah. Yep.
because YouTube started before Google even bought them.
Yeah. It was
So,
before YouTube is YouTube.
right. But what you're talking about is something that was prior to
Yeah.
YouTube buying them.
Yeah. And
Okay.
and
Okay.
the and the ones who made YouTube what it is today had basically decided that, hang on, this isn't going to work.
Well, no, but
Let's keep
YouTube.
sharing, but instead of personal stuff, let's make videos
Okay, no, but
or
I didn't
whatever.
understand what you're saying. The reality is YouTube itself was meant to be a video sharing platform,
Yeah,
and
there
that's
was
what it did.
a YouTube type before YouTube actually came about.
Well, no,
And
yeah, when YouTube in the original nut, it was video sharing,
yeah,
and that's what it was about. And then
yeah,
Google in 2000 November 2006 bought them,
yeah.
and then
I can't
what?
remember when YouTube first showed up on the market. It's
Uh, no, they bought it in November.
late 90s, mid 90s, somewhere around there, probably.
Yeah, but no, but Google bought YouTube in November 2006.
Yeah. So I think YouTube was around for, if I've read right and remember correct, was around for probably about 7 or 8 years before Google bought it.
No, no, no.
No?
No, YouTube went live, I think January 2005.
Ah, okay. So it was around for just under a year.
Yeah, they're around for under a year. I joined them in October 2006, and then November, Google bought them.
Ah,
And then what you're talking about as far as
now.
YouTube being a social site for dating and that
Hmm.
was obviously thrown around after Google bought them.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah,
I I haven't
because you
I
just
haven't
said a reference
I
that
haven't
Google.
been interested enough to do a ton
Yeah,
of
no,
research on it. So
just the fact that it's a Google thing tells me that it was a year and a half after YouTube and its
yeah,
original concept, which is pretty much the way it is still to this day.
yeah. Mind you, YouTube did take off, didn't it? It,
It
it
didn't really take off till after 2010.
oh yeah. It was Google had to turn around and play
Yeah,
with it a bit.
2010, 2012, 2016 is when it actually became sort of what it is now,
Yeah,
where people are thinking monetarily and business through it. That didn't happen until around just like 2, 3 years ago.
yeah. So it would have been 2014 when I saw YouTube and actually knew what it would have been about, and it was all fun and games then. And well, back then, if you take my age and reel it back some, I would have been considered a bit of a troll because to get a Google account, I'd lied about my age, as most young
Yeah,
people
but
had.
well, see,
I,
there's
I
another
wasn't.
thing with
I
it.
wasn't even eight. I wasn't even 16 or 18. Oh, 18,
But
sorry. I might have been
see,
16 or 17. But yeah,
there's this in the last year. There's been this whole total complete change
yeah,
within YouTube, and
yeah.
like I said, I mean,
It's,
I've been on the platform for
you've been
13,
what?
14 years now,
Yeah,
and I've seen all the trends and everything else, and from the beginning with the whole trying to be viral and all of this, and only girl 19, and just and then the live thing came on,
no,
and the live
live,
thing.
live really helped YouTube take off, didn't it?
Well, yeah, but see, the reality is when live first happened, they gave it to 1,000 sub or more to start it, and they gave it
Mm.
to 10,000 above for like a year, and then they opened it up to everybody. Was like year ago in February,
Oh,
year and a half ago or something. They opened it up,
nice.
and I went on it. I started in March, I think that was.
Hey, Big Worm.
Oh, Big Worm's in here.
Yeah, I've only just seen him. Sorry.
Yeah, and then it got popular, and then suddenly, you know, a lot of fishing channels at least, and that all of them started doing lives, and 90% of them you would see when you went to them said deleted, deleted, deleted,
Yeah. What?
and then
Why did people start deleting lives after they
well,
finished going live
well,
in
no,
the
because
beginning?
it
That
was because it was
that
new.
seems like a weird move.
No, it was because it was new, and they thought like, oh, I get on live, all a bunch of people in that. But if you get on live and you don't have anybody come in, and you're like just sitting there like twiddling your thumbs, and nobody comes in, once you delete it and it goes to the new video, they're like, I don't want anybody to see that. I failed. Like so, and then it just like went away for like 3 or 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months,
Mm.
and then all of a sudden, right now, within the last like 4 months or something, it's just blown up again. But it's turned to these grow channels and all these other sort of
Mm.
different things.
It's turned to the Cuzzy Bros. Um,
No, it's turned into, I don't know. To me, it's reverted all the way back to like how YouTube started, and everything was just home videos,
yeah,
no editing, no
yeah,
scripting, no.
and a lot of lives are like that. I mean,
And that's what the lives are doing now. It's
yeah.
this rebirth.
If you want to see some of the most craziest camera work, but probably some of the more entertaining live streams, look for the Scratcher community. I'm not kidding. I've seen some blocky ass camera work because their phones can't handle sending out 720, and I've seen some of the most entertaining people on those lives. Like really, it's it's a fantastic network. Um,
I don't know. I've
and
never.
then yeah, if you look for the Lotto scratch card community, and there is a lot of scratches on YouTube, a lot of them.
Yeah, but I've just. I mean, just in your statement, that's what lives come to.
Yeah,
I mean, lives come to watching people scratch lotto tickets. I mean, no
and,
offense, but that
and
takes
that
me
hey,
that takes me back to
a
what
lot of them
YouTube
are
was.
entertaining. A lot of them are very entertaining while they're scratching, and they keep tabs with the chat. So they're not just there scratching tickets, not looking at the chat, and not entertaining. They mix everything in,
Yeah,
which
but it's
I've
yeah,
I've
totally
only seen a
right.
couple. I've only seen a couple who don't say anything to the chat at all, and my only comment in the chat is, "Well, if you aren't gonna acknowledge me, I'm out. Bye."
Um,
And
no,
that usually gets a response.
I know, but I just, I mean, I
I've,
don't.
I've done that in other live streams too.
I know, but I just don't find that as any sort of value that I'd want to watch.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Exactly. I mean,
It's not for everybody. It's like
I don't know who it's for, but
having a
it
fishing
has
pole
a
in the water.
space.
If I went down to the wharf, put a fishing pole in the water, the only people and I was live streaming, the only people who'd probably come and watch are people I've got following who I've met on your channel because I'm in no other
Right.
fishing channels. And all the other people I've got
But see,
are either scratchers or they want hardcore entertainment.
yeah, but I don't know. I think I go back to like TV and stuff,
Yeah, it's
and
if you don't want to watch something, don't watch it.
no, but I'm saying that fishing channels have been something that's been on TV for a long time. But I've never seen a TV show that's based on rubbing off scratchers. I mean,
True. I
it's
mean,
a huge.
I see the lotto numbers twice a week, but that's
Well,
not
yeah,
scratching
but
lotto
yeah,
tickets.
but I don't know. But that's what YouTube allows, is the fact that suddenly we have
Yeah.
scratcher stuff that's a popular thing.
And,
Just like
and and
just like
you've got people spending $100, $200, $300 for one live stream that lasts probably an hour and a half, 2 hours.
yeah,
For
but I mean,
what? Maybe half of that money back if they're lucky.
so is that the entertainment that you're like
Oh, uh,
you're hoping they
but
don't win?
the entertainment is, does this ticket win? Is this ticket a winner? And if it's won, how much is it? Is it a $500,000 prize? Is it $1 million prize? Is it a $1 prize? Is it in between?
Yeah.
All that suspense and that build up as
Really,
you're scratching the ticket is entertaining.
and I'm looking at it going, well, if you look at the odds, this and that, they spend that much, they only make it this much.
You're looking at it from a totally logical point of view.
Exactly. And I'm looking at it as the person watching it going, who the fuck cares if I watch this? I mean, it's no suspense to me. I know that
Yeah.
there's a 95% chance they'll fail. House always
Yeah,
wins.
I have actually seen some who bought, was it 10 tickets? Yeah, I think it was 10 tickets, $5 tickets, these ones. And the person won
Oh, car farts is in here.
on 8 of them. And literally he quadrupled his money on
Yeah,
8
I
out of
know.
10 tickets.
But see, the reality
Like,
is,
wow.
I'm not. I've never bought a lotto ticket in my life, and I would never buy one in my life. And so for me, just to see that it's something that's and it's a brilliant concept because
Hey,
I
corn
watch
farts.
people. I watch people in front of me in line buy like $400 in scratchers or get $50 worth of lotto one picks and all that stuff. I'm like, that's the odds are like being struck by lightning. But
The thing I roll my eyes at, because it is odds of being struck by lightning over here.
well, yeah, if
Literally,
you look at the odds.
literally, they don't tell you the odds on the back of the scratch tickets, so
Well,
it's way out there somewhere. Like, if you've got to ask, it's,
one in a couple million
yeah, at least. Um,
for the big prize.
yeah, for the big prizes, the smaller prizes, even a one ticket prizes, one in every. I haven't seen anything better than one in every 20 tickets. Fishbrain app.
No, you're
Oh,
talking to me. No, I haven't done it. I
you
don't.
got your
I don't
latest catch
plan
on
to.
Fishbrain.
I don't
Nice.
plan to. No, but what
But
I'm
no,
saying, Bryce, is
um,
Bryce.
if people go and lay down $60 for a $60 hot pot on the lottery balls, I roll my eyes and I'm like, what the hang?
Well, no. See,
You've got more than just one in a couple million. You've got one in
well, but
about 4 billion chance of winning that.
I'm more logical because I'd rather put money down on something that I have more odds to win, and it's based on my skill,
Mm.
not just random luck. It's like I would rather challenge you to a game of pool for $100 a ball
Mm.
for what's left on the table than buy a lottery ticket for $1.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I hear
I'd
that loud
rather
and clear
gamble
too.
on something that has to do with my skill
Yeah.
and my knowledge than just random stuff.
Yeah.
But
And I
that
hear
but
you loud
but
and
I
clear.
have the amazement too that like you said, this is suddenly a big thing on YouTube. Is people are so into that sort of concept
Yeah,
that it's
and
entertaining and it will
people
subscribe.
aren't
Yeah, for
they
that.
don't really take into account the fact that what's the entertainment value of this?
Did you see this?
The suspense speaks for itself. And yes, I agree. I agree with corn parts there.
Well, no. See,
100,
I used to.
$100 a ball for what's left on the table after he sinks the 8 ball? Sure.
Yeah. See, you guys don't know this, but I was a really good pool player for a while and hung out in and bedded and everything and played people for like 3 or 4 years.
Mm.
Something I got into, but yeah, that was the way I would play him was something like that, like
And
not a hundred, not $100 on who wins, but $100 a ball if when whoever wins, how many balls are left on the table that are yours because you didn't win,
yeah,
so we'll play it. And a lot of them, when when you're a type person with the skill I had, at any one point I could run a table or do it in a way that they had 4 or 5 balls left. But if they beat me, it was usually we were both on the 8 ball or 1 ball before. So I was always playing the numbers game.
yeah.
And a lot of them that I would offer it to that knew me and played me, they would always back down because they were thinking the same thing. They're like, well, what if he runs the table on me? I mean, I beat him quite a bit, maybe not 100% of the time, but 50 or 40% of the time. But he has run the table on me.
Mm.
So that you're just that's the way you play the game. That's like sticking it in their head and giving them that like poker face and that, and they're just like, and suddenly they're like, oh, I remember when he ran the table on me, or a couple of, I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
beat him, but
and
when
that's
he beats
how
me, he beats me
that's how
freaking
poker
bad.
that's also how poker players get in your head.
Yeah.
And yeah, I watch Brad Owen when he vlogs. He's done over 100 vlogs now of poker meetup games and stuff that
Of
he
course.
arranges.
Not me.
And let's just say sometimes the luck ain't with him.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just, but like I said, it's
I'd never put money. I'd never put money on someone winning the pot. Put it that way.
well. I had one guy, and I knew the guy. I'd played him quite a bit, and I don't know. I went in. I was kind of like drunk and everything, and we started playing. And he's like, "All right, dude, let's start betting." And I'm like, "All right, like $10 a game. We'll play like 10 games or 15 games." And at the end of it, I think we ended up even, or I won $10 or something because I knew he was a really good player, and I knew I played him, and I knew if we did like a certain amount of games, $10 a game, that it would probably end up coming out 50-50 or
Mm.
somewhere out there. And sure enough, after whatever hours and how many games we played, it was I think he either won 10 or I won 10. But we played like 10 games or 15 games against each other, and it was always back and forth, back and forth. He won, and
Yeah.
he'd won two, and then I'd win two, and that. But I knew who he was. I knew how he played. I knew how I played.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's the way the balls lay, the way the thing's set up. I
Yeah.
mean, every
And,
game is random and different. But I
and
knew the odds.
I find with something like pool, if you were to do a pool or snooker game live, the thing wouldn't necessarily be how well you guys hit the balls. It'd be the little jabs you
Oh yeah,
take at each other between the balls to try and throw each
yeah.
other
It'd
off.
be it'd be the conversation,
Yeah, the
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 the,
the
the shit
jab,
talk,
the yeah the
the
bullshit
shit
to
talk.
try and
Yeah,
throw the other one off.
right. Well, I had one time. This was during my like
That'll be
that
the fun
range,
part.
that
Mhm.
little 4 years of my life where I was that pool player and did tournaments and bet people and that. And I went to it was a family thing with my family, and they're Filipino. Filipinos, they bet on
Mm-hmm.
freaking a snail race. I mean, they're huge. And so I was there, and I was with this guy, and I was playing pool. I mean, it's a family event. It's like Christmas. Everybody's there, and that pool tables in the garage. And so I beat him like 3 games in a row or something. Or actually, I think I lost 3 games or 3 games, three
Ouch.
or four in a row, right? And
Ouch.
there were 2 or 3 of the other older people watching. And all of a sudden, the one guy walked over and he put a $5 bill on the table, and he goes, "Start betting him." And I'm like, "What? No, this is a family thing. I mean, this isn't like." He goes, "No, bet him $5." And so I'm like, "All right." And I'm like, "Hey, how about $5 next game?" Um, I think I beat him 7 out of the next 6 games, and and the only game I lost was I missed the 8 ball and left it
Mm.
in the pocket, and he made his shot and then made the 8 ball. But every game, he was down to 1 ball before the 8, and I would run like 6 balls in the 8, 5 balls in the 8, 7 balls in the 8, all the games except the one he won.
Oh
And I could
my.
hear him. I could hear him when I'd make like the second shot. I could hear the old people that laid down the $5 bill for the gambling.
Mm.
I heard him go, "Here he goes again. Here he goes again." And yeah, I would just be like, and there were like little kids running in, and there was a couch on one side, so I'd like put my leg up on it, and but and when he asked me to bet him, he went behind the couch and pulled out a custom cue.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, because we were both
Cheater.
playing. Yeah, we were both playing
Cheater.
with like. Yeah, we both had the house. They had house cues, and he beat me the first 3 times on that. And when the guy laid down the thing, he goes, "Bet him." And I went, "All right." And all of a sudden, he went behind the couch and pulled out his own custom cue. And I was like, "Really?" And
You can put you can
I
put
beat
that
him.
blinking thing back.
Well, no, but I beat him 6 out of 7 games, and I think I beat him like 4 in a row or 5 in a row before he won.
Shows how good his custom queue was.
Yeah, no, but this is the funny thing because so he won that one, and he kind of joked like, "Oh, finally I won one," and I'm like, "Yeah, you finally get to break, because winner always breaks." And I looked over at him when he was getting ready to break, and he was like sweating, like, and every time the kids came to him, he would like yell at them and tell them to get out, and I'm walking around like putting my leg up on the couch and doing all these like he he was so freaking like intently serious, and I was just like, because I'm used to playing in a bar.
Oh, I've just chucked a
I
link
mean,
in the chat.
yeah, when you're in a bar, it's like loud music, people bumping into you, and even if you're betting someone and money's on the line, that's what you're dealing with.
Mm.
And he's probably used to the on that table because obviously he had to cut some cue at the house. He's always there with the mates, and they're betting $5 and $6, and they're playing in the garage, just the boys, no music, quiet.
Mm. That's the
And
best. That's the best way to play pool is in the quiet, and then your shit talk's got more effect.
oh no, I didn't. I know he had. I don't know if you know pool or have you ever played pool.
Yeah, I've played it recreationally, maybe.
Well, see,
Like
the reality
haven't
is
haven't done seriously.
pool is like chess. It's offense and defense.
Hmm.
But what you find, and when you watch certain people play, you'll realize that they are completely, totally, strictly a offensive player. And so when you play against them, and you know how to try to make a ball, but if you miss it, the ball stays in the pocket, but you leave the cue in a place that they don't have a shot. And so you're spending that whole time manipulating and leaving even if you miss the shot, you're leaving a cue so you have a shot. But if you miss, they don't have a shot. And so if you're a really good pool player with the best in that, it's psychological and it's offense defense game.
14 Bandit. Woohoo!
Yeah, we're
Late
getting there.
night bowls and beers. Oh hell yeah!
It's all right. I don't have any beers. I'm done with mine.
Hey, are you out of them?
Yeah.
Damn. Still early.
Well, I got on Premier's panel because I figured that would do me for the night, but then he bailed out.
Well, he had to. He was getting a little bit too tipsy, for lack of another word.
Beginning. For Bandit, was it 410 Bandit?
Yep, 14 Bandit.
Still
Late
early.
night bowls and beers. Still early, lol. I've got what? Not quite 10:20 p.m. over here. I don't know what it's like for you other guys out there, but yeah.
Somebody said the quality was bad.
It must be what? It's not quite midnight where you're at, eh, Scott?
No, it's 218.
Ah, and 14 Bandit must be in roughly the same time zone.
Yep, he's here. 217. He's on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce
Awesome.
is at what? 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock?
No, just about 20 past 10 at night. So 10:20 p.m.
Oh, that's right. Usually you come on when it's 9, and it's like
Yeah, usually Scott's alive a little bit earlier.
but it's a day later,
No, same day because you're 2:17 in the morning, and I'm 2:18
right?
at night. 10:18 at night. It's 7th of the 10th, which is a
I
fucking
found a pool
Monday
player.
of
Look,
all things.
I found a pool player.
Oh, nine ball or 8 ball. Hmm.
Well, no, I'm talking. I'm a better 8 ball player than I am 9 ball.
Yeah,
I'm
eight seems to
completely
be
fully on.
nicer. 8 seems to be a lot nicer.
Well, I'm better when it's me against them, not me against them when it's the same balls. I mean, it's. I know it sounds kind of corny, but I'm better at leaving my. I don't know. I'm better at playing an opponent that has the same amount of balls and our balls against his. Where 9 ball, it's just if you miss, then they continue from that ball to the rest of the field.
Yeah, and
And
well,
I don't know. I
fingers
was
crossed they don't clean you out.
well, yeah, and me, I would be like, I'd run a bunch of them and just totally fuck up, and all they had to do was hit 2 balls and win. So I was like, I did all the work, and you
Just
reap the
started
reward.
playing Bocce ball. Is that Bocce ball or Boxy ball?
Bucky ball. Is that the pool one?
I can't.
People one?
I,
No,
I,
that's snooker.
I don't even know what that is.
The
Sorry.
one where you have the bumpers and stuff on the thing, and it's snooker.
Uh,
Or is that like a lawn bowling type thing, bocce ball? I don't know.
Never heard of it. Sorry.
No, I've heard of it. I just don't know. Bocce, yeah, bocce. I've heard the term, but I need a reference.
Lawn bowling. There you go.
It's lawn bowling. Okay, yeah, okay, same kind of concept.
Yeah, I used to play indoor bowls. I was okay at it. I wasn't terrible, but I wasn't the best player on any given day. I'd have a couple of games where I was really, really good, and then all of a sudden I'd just be shit for the next half dozen games. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've since I was like a kid, before I knew the offense and defense of stuff with pool and that. I was always a really good shot.
Mm.
I just never thought of the defensive side.
Yeah,
When
true
I
that.
got in, yeah, then when I got into it more and started lots of games like that and tournament type stuff, yeah, then suddenly I started understanding both sides.
I'm just repositioning my mic a little bit so it's not right up against my chin or anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I know.
target.
Lawn bowling.
Yeah,
Now I
yep,
understand. I was pretty sure lawn bowling was bocce ball.
yeah. It is. Lawn. It sounds like lawn bowling and bocce ball are the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
damn
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
It's,
I know the concept with lawn
it's
ball.
exactly the same with indoor bowling. Indoor bowling is just basically a very well a, a shrunk
See,
a shrunk down size of
right.
lawn bowling, and you play it on a green mat of all
But see,
things.
there's one thing that's really fun to do in pool, and I forget what they call it now. I think it's called reverse eight ball or something. And
I've never been able to do that.
no, but um,
It's a
you
trick shot, all right.
no, it's just the total reverse.
Mm.
Every ball you shoot has to carom off the cue ball.
Uh-huh.
So that you never hit the cue ball. The cue ball is what you like. If you're solids,
Mm.
you actually shoot the one ball, but you shoot the one ball into the cue to get it into the pocket.
That would be a trick. That would be a
Yeah,
tricky game.
but see what it does is it teaches you angles and spin and all that other stuff on the ball
Oh
because it
yeah,
totally reverses the game.
yeah.
And so you spend
I
a lot of
mean,
time
then
playing.
getting the cue ball to hit your target ball and get that in the pocket is hard enough.
Right. When the cue ball is the target to hit the other ball in. But then when you do this game and you reverse it and you play that for a while and then you go back to normal pool seems just like so much easier.
Oh yeah, and for
And
Team Bandit, I,
your
I, I
control of the ball and everything helps you. It's a teaching tool. I learned it from a guy, Willie, this
yeah,
old
for Team Bandit chess players, I think you'd have your work cut out with CCB here. I mean, seriously, he's talking like a chess player who plays pool for a living.
yeah, I don't know much about no, but yeah, but that's what I said is that's how into it I got. But the guy that taught me that game, it was this old guy, Willie, and people used to pay him to teach him pool.
Mm.
And that was a game that he would play with them to teach them cue control and all that other stuff was to flip the game and play it that way. It is like chess, but the chess I don't have control of. I have control of moving the pieces, but I don't have control of the speed of the pieces and the way the pieces carom off. I mean, that's sort of I need to have control when I bet
Come on,
because
Streamlabs. There you
it's
go.
about my skill and my knowledge of the game, but it's not just random where this all started with the scratchers.
Tim Bender had an Asian guy he played with who could run the table one-handed. That is some skill. That is seriously some skill.
I played against a guy that was one-handed.
He could run the table one-handed. Whew, it's hard enough running it with both hands.
No, this guy would. Yeah, this guy was a really good pool player, but he only had one hand.
Hmm.
he would always lay it on the side and everything. And that, yeah, I saw him run a table before. I think he ran a table when I played him a couple times. I paid to join his table, and he ran the table on me with one hand.
I went to shop in Maryland. Him and his sons were sharks.
Well, when I used to play, I had Asian players, and I think his record was 9 racks.
Mm.
9 racks.
That's impressive.
9 racks without straight pull.
Mm.
Straight pull. Do you guys know how straight pull is played?
9 racks is freaking impressive.
Yeah, but do you know how straight pull is played? Have you ever seen straight pull played?
Line the balls up on the table. And
no, you break.
Mm.
The first person breaks, and then you hit every ball you can. Doesn't matter what the ball, anything, the color.
Yeah, I've actually played that once or twice.
Yeah, and you run it down to the last ball.
I don't know what it was called, but I've played it.
Yeah, but you run it down to the last ball, and then the last ball you have to line up, and it's the last ball, and then you re-rack it without that ball in the center, and then you have to hit the last ball in, and then try to carom the cue ball in to break up the next rack. And then if you open it up, and then you start shooting again.
Mm.
Well, this guy ran.
That's still impressive, though. 9 racks for that.
9
That's
racks.
Impressive. That's
9
impressive.
racks straight ball.
That is very impressive.
On an actual 9x6 table, not an 8x4. Getting the bars. This was at Cal Poly in the Union.
It was one of the bigger tables.
Yeah,
9x6. Yeah, that's one of the bigger tables. 8x4 is usually standard.
8x4 is what you get in most pool halls.
It's standard.
Yeah, but he did this on 9x6. 9 racks before he missed the ball.
So I've only played very casually. I haven't played anywhere near competitively. 14. That's how. And when Scott explained it just then, I know I've played that way a couple of times, and it's been some of my best games, to be honest. And I've been able to get as many cleared as I could before letting the other player go.
And usually you play to like 100 or 200 balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing is you get to the last ball, you have to kind of line it up, and then they re-rack it, and you have to make the last ball, and somehow carom the cue into the rack to break it so you can keep yourself going.
Yeah.
And yeah, so to do that in 9 racks on a 9x6 table.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, he actually won somebody's car too. In a bet at a bar.
Damn.
They bet for pink slip.
Obviously, just about run out of money or didn't want to waste the money.
No, I think he had him. I think he had him down like $400 or $500, $600, something like that.
Oh, and the guy just went, "Nah, I'll just throw the car on it."
Yeah, the guy was like, "Pink slips right now, all or nothing."
Yeah, he had to Uber home,
and he beat him. So I don't. Yeah, he actually took the guy's pink slip. I'm just like, I mean,
damn.
But it's weird that I mean the fact that people honor that's like so weird. I mean, but if you're one of those bar better type people and you're that type of person, don't you think you'd be like, dude, I'm not giving you my fucking pink slip?
Yeah,
but that honor is there. The fact that they're like, well, I bet it.
Here you go.
I lost. Here you go.
It's like, if it was my car, I'd be saying, "Here's the keys. Can I have a ride home, please?" And as soon as you've dropped me home, you've got the car in your name.
I like what Ben said. Bigger fish caught, you get my rod.
Yeah,
Same kind of thing.
yeah. Well,
But yeah,
pretty much
I
winner
didn't.
take all. Pretty much.
Well, no, but I didn't really. I mean, when you get into that kind of betting and thing in pool hall and that, it's like people ante up. I mean,
Mm.
it's. I mean, $100 a game, and they pay you like 5 games, and like you lose 5 games in a row, they just like give you
500.
they don't like
Mm.
oh fuck that
No,
no.
I wouldn't
It's just
either. I don't blame them. I wouldn't either.
it's a weird honor system though.
It is. It is.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I was shocked when I would watch people play for that kind of money and stuff, and they would just like, and then like shake their hand and freaking leave. It was like,
Mm.
wow, like not like, oh fuck you, you lost me, give me my money back, and fuck you. No, it's
Not a hustler, especially in SJ. Is that South Jersey? Maybe. No pull for me there.
no. I was in that
Oh,
world.
San Jose, maybe. I
I was
can't.
in that world for 4 years with the
Yeah,
whole
there you go, San Jose.
yeah.
It took me to think twice on that one. 14.
Yeah, but I just ended up being in that world for 4 years with
Mm.
betting and sleazy pool halls and fights all the time and all that. But yeah,
You're all good, mate. You're all good.
it was all about gambling.
It's just some of the American
Slang.
initials doesn't ring a bell with me until I really think about it.
He's foreign, can't you tell?
Hey, it's there on my name tag.
I know.
Look, it's on my name tag.
You're like Eames. You're like Eames. Eames in
Hey, the
Taiwan,
thing is, I've got
Bryce in New Zealand.
hashtag NZ
It's
for
very
life.
generic. What? I'm gonna change mine to Scott Monterey.
It's generic, but once people get to know me, it's not generic at all.
Well, I mean, I think pretty much the accent says it all. I mean,
Yeah, if people don't know me, it's generic. If people get to know me, it's definitely not generic. I can be one of
no,
the
I
craziest people you know. I can be your best friend, and I can also be your worst enemy.
no, I know you, and it's generic.
I, you
I'm still gonna make fun of it. I might
that
know
that
you for 20 years. I'm still gonna make fun of it, right?
and that's what makes a good friendship when you can make fun of the other person with no offense.
It's a clove.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it
if I
looked
live
like a
to be
clove when
if
you
I live
stuck
to
it
be
up.
90, I'm gonna be like, oh, guys, look, it's Bryce from New Zealand. How generic.
You might get
Where's
your
he
chance.
from?
You might get your chance to do that in life, man.
Or I'll be
If
like,
if I
hey
make
guys,
it
look,
over,
it's Bryce.
if
Where
I
do
ever
you think
make it
he's
to
from?
America in this life, if I ever make it to America in this life,
That's gonna be it. My whole key's gonna be like, hey guys, look, it's Bryce.
yeah.
Where do you
Hey,
think he's from?
uh, you might be doing a live at the wharf, and I might be walking by. Hang on, I know that idiot.
And I'll go, guys, look, it's Bryce. He's from New Zealand.
What the hell's he doing over here?
Bet you couldn't tell. How did you guys meet like this?
Yeah, I was actually no, I was on Premier House
No,
panel
but
when we first met.
we met in a chat.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and, and then ended up on Premier House channel.
Yeah.
And another really good friend we know.
Actually, we met on a Tinder chat, and then And then, you know, suddenly we both
Hey,
said, "Oh,
that's
you know
funny.
Premiere?
That's
Oh, yeah, I
funny.
know Premiere too."
That's
So,
funny because I don't happen to have Tinder, to my knowledge. To my knowledge, my name is not on Tinder. I say to my knowledge because there might be another Bryce out there that's put my name on Tinder.
oh, I'm going to make a fake account now just so I can make that story real.
No, not on Tinder. Not on Tinder.
He had to check it. I said I'm making a fake
Yeah,
account so I can make the story real.
I was just making sure my knowledge was correct. Look where you started now, Scott.
I know. Well, at least I didn't say live chat on Pornhub.
Yeah, that would be more awkward.
And then, yeah, then we decided we need to be legit, so we took it to YouTube.
I don't know how you can tell that.
Welcome.
It might just be my lights. It might just be
Yeah,
my lights.
welcome to CCB Live.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice orange, really orange.
Well, this one ain't getting monetized anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, damn it now.
The panels are just for fun.
Yeah.
Well, I get super chat in a panel.
Yeah, but if it's not
But
monetized, does any of that super chat come to you, or does that
no,
just
super chat works.
like?
No, the super chat works. It goes in from these
Oh,
on the panel. It's just when I monetize it, it'll say on, and all of a sudden, if within 5 seconds as it starts processing, it'll come up yellow saying limited or no ads.
so
Every single one.
you're still going to get like 10 a nickel in every dollar or something.
Well, I mean, some ads.
Maybe a penny in a dollar or something. You're still going to get something from it,
Yeah,
though.
but it's as far as I found out, and the way I can tell that it works, it's got to just be because it's a third party.
Hmm.
There's nothing in my titles. There's nothing in my keywords. There's
And the first 30 seconds of every panel stream you've done is clean of all 18 plus references.
well, no, but even and language and everything else about the topics. I mean, when I'm live through YouTube and I do mine, we might cuss the same. We might have the same
Oh, no.
discussion, and they all go up and they're clean,
Yeah.
monetized, no problem. It's just StreamYard for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's definitely looking like it's a third party. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
and
surprised they're not doing, if you've got OBS and Zoom and everything set up on your big desktop computer and you're pushing out to YouTube via that, I'm surprised they're not detecting it and marking those as limited.
yeah, well, actually, one of my panel, one of the first ones I did, is still sitting at normal.
Hmm?
But every single one I've done since then, when I go and turn on the monetization, it says on, and then it processes it. Every single one. And I could write,
YouTube astounds me sometimes.
I could title it "Taking My Mom to the Store," and description: We buy milk and bread. And I can do
Very,
the
very
panel,
blasé.
and I can do the panel, and we could talk about how good the weather is and everything. And I upload it, and I hit monetize, and it's going to go to limited or no ads because of content that might be.
Yeah.
I said it's got to be because it's third party.
Yeah. But
The super
YouTube.
chat, The super chat
you,
go through.
I mean, I can't super chat from my end because I don't have the super chat S on here. Straight up.
You don't have it on your side?
Nope.
Huh.
I'll show you what I'm looking at in the chat window.
Because Ozzy super chat me yesterday.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. There's no super chat S there at all.
But if you watch it through YouTube, it's there.
Oh, I've literally popped YouTube chat out. It should be there. That is YouTube chat. That is
No,
not.
mine.
That is not StreamYard chat. That is YouTube.
Doesn't look like YouTube.
Yep. It's got the little play button icon up the top, and it's youtube.com/live chat with the URL in a popped out window.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Ozzy super chat me yesterday.
So, yeah. Later 14.
Later. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, cheers for the conversation, mate. That was riveting.
Yeah, no, Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy. No, he super chatted me. Other people at Blood Egg super chatted me.
I don't know why some people have it and others don't with you on panels.
Because I asked Ozzy because I don't have it on my end, and he goes, "Yeah, no, everything's here. This little money thing, and it's all fine." And
no, not on mine.
Hmm.
Not on
yeah,
mine.
that's weird because I mean, Blood X chatted me.
I'm wondering whether it's my whether it's because I'm not monetized myself or something.
No, you can. No, super chat should be on everything.
Okay. For some reason it's not on mine. Even if I was to open it, even if I was to close that down, and I'm pretty sure if I was to hit subscription and open it up in YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Do-da.
Well, because when I watch StreamYard, at least on my computer,
and oh, there it is. For some reason, it doesn't transfer to pop-outs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that in pop-outs.
Some reason Super Chat's not available in pop-out.
It won't let you.
Hashtag YouTube fix your shite.
No. PayPal's the same way. I
Really?
did PayPal. No, I did PayPal. And when I set up my Zen cart, I had it pretty much in a pop-up window before it went to my store. And I heard from people that they were having issues when they went in to pay and they went into PayPal. It would lock them out and everything. And then I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I Google searched PayPal, payment, and somewhere I ran across something that said you can't have a business site set up that's a pop out from another site that takes you into that site. PayPal will not process and it won't work properly. And so I had to change it and take it from opening up into another window that when you hit it, it took you from my website straight into my Zen card. And then my PayPal thing worked. But I had it when you clicked on it, it went into a separate interface and then it went into.
And, you had it so it was basically a redirection link.
Yeah. How I forget how it was. It was like 4 or 5 years ago or something. But
yeah,
I went, oh, okay. And then I remember I changed it on my site. So it went straight to that site instead of being within the site when it popped up or whatever. And that cured it and people were able to order and everything was fine. But they didn't tell you that in the beginning, like, oh, do not link it this way or your PayPal. But that's probably has something to do with Super Chat too. If it's in a pop out or something, maybe it's less secure or something, so it has to be not that way in order to show up as a payment. It's got to be the same way PayPal works, and something that makes it unsecure or something with. But I remember I had that issue because I remember there was a guy that a couple people when I first started back in 2012, and I go, "Oh, I don't know what's up with your site," but I went into PayPal and I hit the end thing and it said could not process and blah blah blah. Fix your damn site. You know, I mean, I goes because I'm like, what? I tried it and it worked for me. I mean,
No, eh?
so yeah, I had to go in and figure out how to redo it and make it. But that makes sense what you said about the
Yeah,
pop-ups and that. It doesn't because
it does make sense. But the
some
pop out for the live chat on YouTube. Sometimes when I've been in Aussie stream or Premiere Hell, sometimes I see the dollar sign there because if I'm live on a panel, I always pop the chat out. It's just a whole lot easier to keep track of. And yeah, doing it on the phone, popping the chat out on the phone and going side by side, you're going to have a full tablet screen to do that. And you need legible readability.
Is Ozzy still on?
Yes. Yes, he is.
30.
And we've got a few people watching us actually.
I only have one. It was 0 for.
Well, you did have 3 or 4 just before.
Yeah.
Oz is now shilling Nicky Pink.
Showing what?
Oz is shilling Nicky Pink. He's telling everybody about Nicky Pink. He's got her channel page up and everything. Like, how the hell is he keeping 14 people there while showing that crap on screen?
Nikki's never been on mine.
Yeah, she's a character. That's as good as I'll say. She's a character.
I know, but I've never shown up. I've seen her on a lot.
I know she was not one of the first, but she was pretty smart. Like I found a scratching community through a couple that I actually do like to watch when they go live if I can. And she was in the chat, so she hit sub on me, and
Oh yeah, I've seen.
I've since decided that her channel's good enough for me to follow back, and I've been to a few of her live streams. Holy crap! You think Premiere Hell's bad? Might have his work cut out for him.
I don't know. I was getting on her that one.
StreamYard, you haven't picked it up.
I remember
StreamYard hasn't picked up my last thing.
Her last stream, and one of the premieres she was talking about a gaming channel. She did scratching, and I'm like, I don't think that's that. I'm sorry, but you can't find yourself a gaming channel on YouTube and scratch it.
No. And that's why I didn't tag mine as a gaming channel.
Well, I know, but
a gaming channel, I'd be sitting here playing Modern Warfare or Call of Duty or something like that.
But that was it. We spent the whole time in the chat explaining to her because she said she wanted to put her channel under the category gaming channel. I'm like, I don't think that counts. She's like, well, I'm playing game. I'm like, but that's not really the definition of what a gaming channel is.
No. No.
Maybe put yourself in entertainment category or something. But
entertainment for sure.
You're not a gaming channel.
Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have a category with gambling attached to it. If they had a category called gambling, then I know
Well,
where I can put my lotto tickets.
well, actually, that part of naming your channel that I've seen on a lot of videos and that is something it's pretty much meaningless. It's something that's been on YouTube forever, but it doesn't really categorize you or anything else as far as being on search engines and anything else.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
matter what.
my experiment with the random message picked it. StreamYard picked up my random message, but it didn't pick up the 99-cent super sticker super chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, just a random.
Yeah. I typed that in just now to see if StreamYard was picking up messages, but for some reason it didn't pick up my New Zealand 99-cent super
Huh.
sticker super chat. That's interesting.
Yeah, my other one. I know the one that Ozzy gave me. He's like, I didn't even notice it. He's like, look at chat. It doesn't do it like YouTube does it with the little separate, but it just
No,
type. It just types
it,
the beginning $10
it,
chat,
it
super chat
yeah,
from. It does it like a regular text.
yeah, and that's all good, but when it's not actually
It did.
picking up
It didn't pick
the
it up.
the one that I've put in there,
Yeah, I've always seen him show up.
like it should be picking up no matter whether it's a 99-cent one or
Yeah,
whether it's a $500 one.
yeah. It should still. I've had $2 ones, $1.99. They all show up.
Yeah, it should show up, but it hasn't. And that last message you see from me in
That's
StreamYard,
after it.
that was me trying to get a jump where StreamYard would pick up the super
Yeah.
chat, but it didn't work.
Hmm. Don't know.
But just so you know, there is a New Zealand 99-cent super chat.
I should get 99 cents somewhere. Well, thank you. Anyway, it might have gone into cyberspace.
That might have, but you'll still get it.
It's gonna
You'll
be
still get
bouncing.
it.
It's gonna be bouncing
What
around in the cloud for like ever.
you'll still get it minus whatever the 30% of YouTube takers.
Oh, it'll be like 70, 69 cents
Yeah, it
after
won't.
YouTube 30%.
That oh, that's the thing I find so difficult. People say, "I want to donate 25 to you," but YouTube takes the 30% out
Yeah.
and gives you the leftovers. And I go stuff this. That's why I've got that title screen, I call it, made for the end of my videos, and I'm starting to put it at the start of my videos. So it, it tells people go to the description, find the link for my Patreon page, $1 a month, sweet, whatever. I do have a $1 tier. I've got a $5 and a $10. I think I've
Yeah, that's
got a
what I have.
$20 tier too.
I don't
So
know.
if someone's really generous, go on.
Yeah. No,
And
but see, the
the
reality is,
$20 tier gets a choice of scratch cards
but see, ad
just
revenues, ra- ad rev,
because.
ad revenues 55-45. So
Yeah,
only 30%
ad
on a super chat is more than
70-30.
generous. I mean, it's 70-30 instead of 55-45. So
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
that they're making a killing off ads. I know that much. So
well,
how
yeah,
many people are advertising with YouTube now because it's such a huge platform in terms of reach?
but it's their
Oh,
platform.
yeah. The YouTube
I mean,
platform, if you're an advertiser, YouTube is a godsend if you want to get your message out there.
Right. But the amount, the fact that we don't pay anything to be on it and we just
Oh
upload.
no, they've got to keep the lights on somehow.
Well, no, but see, the fact is, I come from retail, and if you, the cost to advertise on like the radio
Mm.
or the local newspaper or any of
Oh,
that.
that is sky high.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Prime time crap.
I would do the smallest format ad for
Mm.
1 week,
Yep.
and it was $180.
Mm.
You did a half
Newspapers are
size,
prime.
you did a half size ad for 1 week for not like you get a percentage off if you do like
Yeah.
6 weeks or something. But yeah,
Yeah. The more you do,
quarter
the more you
page
get off.
ad was like $500
Blimey.
for 1 week. I mean, for that paper just laying somewhere and hoping somebody picks it up and runs through it and sees your little ad.
Mm.
Or $500 for full page. I think I paid full page for one time because somebody backed out and the lady that was one of the ad reps called me and I got the full back page of the paper for $1,500.
Damn. Got it cheap. that
Yeah, I think it was like
can go for 20 plus on
no,
that.
this was like a local newspaper, not a magazine.
Yeah, but it can still go for freaking 20
No,
under.
she gave me like 70% off or something.
Hmm. Yeah, it
Whatever.
can go for
It
a
was
lot
like
more than
three or
15,
four
mate.
thousand dollars or whatever for a full page back ad of
It's full over here. Full page ad is it's quoting up into the 10,000s range for the local newspaper.
yeah. Well, this was the local like
It's if you want to do a full page ad,
the weekly.
you're better. If you want to do a full page ad, you're better to call up one of the free newspapers, get their reporter to come and do a freaking story about you,
Mhm.
spin a really good yarn, and let that run. It's cheaper. It costs nothing for that. Whereas running an ad
Oh
is
yeah.
freaking oh hell, man.
Well,
Even for the stock standard 60 word ad, that is $120 there, $2 a word or something.
I had I still have it. The New Times, when I'm talking about the advertising the weekly free paper.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the front page and they ran an article on me and a couple of their clothing.
Front page costs a shit ton.
No, I was the cover.
That's prime. That is prime.
It
In the
didn't
front
cost me anything.
page.
I was the cover. It's a
Mm.
shot of me at my sewing machine,
That
and
would
I
have been
made the
a
cover. And that was
that,
like,
that that would be an interesting shot.
yeah. And then inside, I was one of three of the local clothing companies that they had the article on. And that was like within a year of like opening my store, and I was
Mm.
like, I'm big time. Like these people are just coming and put paper. Yeah. Little did I know that 11 years
No,
later, I made no money and struggled and everything. But I still
it's a,
have it. I have it laminated. I have the front and
yeah,
on the back side is the article.
it's cool.
Yeah, but small town, everything.
Yeah, small town newspaper. The only time I can remember ever being in the newspaper consensually and not being at an event where there was a newspaper reporter just snapping photos for the sake of it, and I ended up to being one of the best photos he took, was my old man was into model railways quite heavily, and still is to some degree, I believe. But we had two train sets, one big U-shaped one and one freaking 4x2 or whatever. Kind like would have probably easily been 3 or 4 foot long, a couple of feet wide, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, the model rail community was actually dwindling a little bit in the town, and yeah, the old man decided it was good enough to get the reporter and photographer out and do a newspaper article on it, etc. And yeah, let's put it nicely, the photo was a decent photo that made the paper, but
It was decent.
I was pointing at something with as a little bit of a I've had enough of you guys here.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it upside down, you'll see what I was pointing at it with.
All right, man. I think I'm gonna shut this down.
Oh, we've done 2 hours anyhow. That's good going for a
Yeah.
stream that's been reasonably slow in the way of people on the spot, not planned.
Well, it's a late Sunday, so
Yeah, and it wasn't planned. Thank you to all who participated in the chat.
now we have somebody else.
All 2 or 3 of you.
Yeah. No,
14
good to see you,
Bandit,
man.
Big Worm, Corn Farts, Mugsy. Thank you.
Well,
You guys
410
are
Bandit.
awesome.
410 Bandit. I've never seen him in here. So.
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Oh yeah. I'm a
He's good.
slut.
He's good, fellas. He's good.
I'm a slut. I see people in all the other streams.
Yeah, 14 Bandit's good. I've interacted with him before. He's awesome. But no, thank you, people. And apart from that, I think all that's left now is for Scott to hit the button
Yeah.
and say, "See you later."
Next will be Tuesday night hangout.
Oh,
So,
good hazing time.
oh yeah. We'll have fun too. All right, man. Thanks a
All
lot.
right, we'll catch ya.
All right. We're out from US to New Zealand.